reminded to recall Baroness Warnock, Mary Warnock, who oversaw the committee that invented the phrase special educational needs. Many years later, agreed that it was the worst thing she ever did. The committee was extremely successful, and children have been labelled ever since. And that we now know is a huge danger, because actually every single child, every single adult has their own individual learning needs. And the fact that parents try very hard to understand their children's learning, and when they are given a label by a doctor or a psychologist, they think that's somehow a conclusion, and it's not. And we try very hard in the schools that I work in to think about inclusion of all children. I think it's really, really important. I was also minded in the question, it talks about the competing urgencies. And I often remark, if you have your own children and you remember the first day that your first child went to school, I would challenge you to disagree with the following list of priorities. The first thing you worried about was whether your child was safe. The second thing you worried about was whether your child was happy. The third thing you worried about was whether your child was making friends. And then about number 4, possibly even lower on the list, you worried about whether they were learning something. So I think we have to, even in the normal run of things, be very well aware of our priorities here. That list of priorities for me is just accentuated during these times, because safety absolutely has to be number 1. And happiness too. We've all seen the videos of what it looks like in some schools. One of the kids that I was talking to was trying to make the decision between going back to school face-to-face or staying online. And she said, actually, if I want to see my friends, better I stay online, because at least I can see all of my friends all at the same time. So it was very difficult for her to come through those. But yeah, that's all I wanted to add really to my colleagues. Thank you, Dalia.